This channel supports Extra Life in its efforts to raise money for the Children's Miracle Network. For more information about how to donate and join in their efforts, go to the link displayed here. Extra Life. Play games, heal kids.
What up, everybody? This is your boy Black Magus and 17 Days of Star Wars. We're moving into the stretch run now with the original trilogy. And I haven't figured out what I'm going to do for day 17, so we're definitely going to have to come up with something cool for that, I think. But anyway, so watch Empire Strikes Back, episode 5. Yeah, 5. And it's always been regarded as the best movie in the series. And I tend to agree. It had like some of the best like high moments of the series. You know what I mean? It was really big highs. Had the big reveal of, spoiler alert, Luke's Darth Vader's son and things like that. And they kind of hinted towards the fact that Leia was his sister. They kind of gave you a clue as to she's someone special near the end. Introduced Lando Calrissian, another cool character, came into play. Boba Fett was introduced. That was another cool moment. And just had some really great fight. Well, the fight scene in the beginning, the Battle of Hoth, that was a great set piece. And then the chase, Han Solo and Leia running in the Millennium Falcon. That was such a fucking great, moment. See, like them trying to escape and all of that. That was really cool. But it also opened up a little bit as far as story and dialogue. Establishing Luke and creating what he was to become. Having him go to Yoda and get his training. Having Yoda kind of help him, understand who he was, what he was meant to be, and things like that. That I thought that was all well done. But I would be remiss without saying that the anger kind of came up fucking again. The anger, seriously, and there's some things I forgot when I was talking about A New Hope that I didn't mention. I'm glad I didn't, because that video probably would have been 30 minutes long, and I'm going to try to keep it brief here, but I forget things like Chewbacca. His not knowing certain things, being able to recognize or tell people that, when Luke was talking to Han about how he's going to be a Jedi like his father, I wonder why Chewie didn't ask him maybe who's your father. And then him and Luke have a conversation, and also, hey, I knew Anakin Skywalker. That's your father? Darth Vader's your father? Stuff that could have been revealed. That, mind you, I know it's not something that should have happened, but I feel like Chewbacca and R2 are pivotal pieces in a puzzle that kind of, the prequels ruined it for me in a way, because they know stuff. They were around for the Clone Wars, so they have a good frame of reference of who people are and what's going on. I think, mind you, I don't know how much contact Chewbacca may have had with Anakin. I know he was helping out Yoda, so maybe Yoda never mentioned names or something. I don't know how much that. By the way, Chewbacca should have never been in that shit, to be quite honest. I think that was one of the last straws as far as him trying to make a connection. He didn't have to put him in there. Like R2 and C-3PO didn't have to be in there. I don't think Chewbacca had to be in there. But I feel like he just felt like he needed to put the Wookiees in there so people could have that nostalgia moment. I don't know. But more so R2 than anything. Like the Chewbacca stuff, I will admit I'm probably stretching more than I need to. But the R2 things, the R2 has had a lot of information because they never erased R2's memory. If you remember, Senator Organa said, hey, take these droids, clean them up, wipe the protocol droid, C-3PO's memory. Why aren't you wiping the R2 unit, the data storage unit, the thing that like probably archives more history than the protocol droid? And where was there not, I don't know, like no recognition by Obi-Wan when they first met, things like that? It's just like, and again, carrying over Yoda in Empire Strikes Back, like getting off New Hope. Sorry, but New Hope, the stuff that triggered me in Empire. Yoda, hey, you just still R2. You know R2. R2 knows you. Why is it R2's like, hey, he worked with your father? They're like, wait, what? You worked with my father? So who was my father? Like, yeah, your father, Anakin. Wait, what? Huh? Yeah, he became evil and he killed your moms. I know all this. I know your whole history. That's who you are. Skywalker, right? Yeah, Skywalker. Seriously? Or why didn't like Yoda? I mean, I again, as I said with Obi-Wan, maybe he felt the need to keep up the lie to protect Luke, but R2 could have blew the roof. Like, and I don't know if he was reprogrammed off film to not say anything. I don't know. It's just like stuff like that just bothers me because they should have never been mixed. They could have left R2 C-3PO out of the prequels, so that they're, or they could have just introduced them in that last scene with Organa and stuff like that when they took Leia to Alderaan. It's just stuff like that just gonna continually nag at me and just come back to mind because it really didn't need to be done. And Vader not realizing that, hey, they got the droid I created as a child and the droid that was my protocol droid when they were on the Death Star. They say, or when they were running, just I don't know. Anyway, so going back to the Empire Strikes Back, and apologies, people, but it's just like I hate that he's breaking these movies with bullshit from the prequels. It shouldn't be that way. Those, again, continuity flows right through. But anyway, I like this movie a lot because it was a lot of Han, and I love Han Solo. You got to see more of Han Solo and get their relationship build, him and Leia, and things like that. That was a really cool thing, and that was a cool, like, love story connection that was done properly. Wasn't over the top, wasn't over dramatic or done in a way that she was like whatever. It wasn't corny, such as Anakin and Padme. It was done pretty cool. It was a cool way to establish a relationship. Just like it was cool how they introduced Lando, him having no choice but to betray his friend but wanting to help his friend, things like that. It was just a lot of good stuff done. Yoda's part, Yoda was done very, very well. Showing Luke being trained some. It was just a really, really good movie. And as a setup, it was just a great setup to get you like, damn, I cannot wait to see what's going to happen in the end, because we got Han caught. Luke's learning how to become a Jedi so that he'll be able to combat his father. Now knowing that his father is the evilest man in the world and things like that. How is this going to play out? How's their relationship going to go? What's Leia's stock in this? Like, again, you may not have thought she was his sister at the end of that movie, but you had the thought that she had something, because Yoda said there's another, and then when Luke was like hanging on there, he reached out to her. Maybe Yoda knew something about her. Like, what's the deal with that? Or even if you didn't think that, you're wondering who's the other person out there that Yoda knows can help them, save the day and things like that. So it was a very good setup movie, very good movie, period. Very enjoyable. You know, it definitely is the best movie in the series, I think. But anyway, you guys hit me up, let me know what you think, and I'll holler at you later. This is your boy Black Makers, and I'm out. Peace.